Last night, Jimmy Kimmel Live turned into a blazing showdown when Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul, was kicked off the set after a fiery confrontation with Jimmy Kimmel. A clash that left viewers stunned. The studio in chaos, social media erupting with the fallout. Sources say what began as a high-energy interview with Musk hyping his latest ventures spiraled into a heated exchange, with Kimmel's biting humor pushing Musk to a breaking point that ended in his ejection. A moment. Already the night's viral bombshell. Before we dive into this wild ride, drop a comment with where you're watching from. Hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories like this. Musk, the Tesla and SpaceX titan, strode onto the set with his usual flair, ready to talk innovation, his grand plans. But Kimmel wasn't here for a love fest, opening with a sly jab. "Elon, you're the future or just a future punchline?" The quip, laced with edge, hit hard, and insiders say the audience felt it. Some laughing, others tensing, as Musk grinned, "I'm the future, Jimmy, you're just the past." The sparks flew fast. Kimmel rolled a clip of a Tesla production. Snag, workers scrambling. "That's Elon's future," he smirked. "But is it genius or just a mess?" Musk fired back, his voice steady. "It's genius, Jimmy. We build, you mock." The crowd splitting, some cheering, others jeering, as producers watched, sensing the segment veering off script, tension brewing early. Sources say the room buzzed. Musk's cool held, but Kimmel's eyes twinkled. He saw a spark, the stage set for a confrontation that would end with Musk kicked off. What's got everyone hooked isn't just the start, it's how fast it turned fierce. Musk leaned in. "You don't get my hustle, Jimmy. I'm changing the game, you're playing it." And Kimmel struck. "Changing? You're breaking it. Elon, I'll show you." His jab personal, piercing. The crowd gasped, some shouted, others filmed, as the clash took a raw turn, with Musk's jaw tightening, Kimmel's grin widening, the night charging toward a fiery, chaotic peak. The heat, just starting to blaze. The fiery confrontation on Jimmy Kimmel Live last night surged into a blazing showdown, as Jimmy Kimmel, his humor a live spark, began unraveling Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul, with a series of sharp jabs that turned a tense interview into a volatile battlefield, leaving the studio buzzing, producers on edge, the path to Musk's ejection starting to ignite. Sources say after Musk's bold claim, "I'm changing the game," and his dismissal of Kimmel's mockery, the host fired back with heat, fueling a clash that's already scorching the internet. Kimmel, his grin sly, zeroed in on Musk's grand boasts. "Breaking it, Elon. Your rockets flop, your cars glitch." His voice edged with sarcasm as he rolled a clip of a SpaceX launch gone wrong, smoke billowing, the crowd reacting fast, some chuckling, others murmuring, while Musk's tone stiffened. "Flops? We pioneer, Jimmy. You just giggle." His retort, firm, sharp, drawing cheers, boos from the divided audience, the tension thickening with every word. The host pressed harder. "Pioneer? Or prankster, Elon? You're a walking blooper." Sources say Musk's eyes narrowed, his voice rising. "Blooper? I've built empires, Jimmy. You've built skits." The comeback bold, heated, the crowd erupting, some shouting, "Go Elon!" Others jeering as producers whispered, "He's biting!" Their headsets crackling, the segment slipping from its playful groove, friction mounting. Kimmel grinned. "Skits? You're the comedy, Elon. Your fuse is lit." His jab cutting, personal, fanning Musk's fire. What stoked the blaze wasn't just the barbs, it was Musk's defiance. Insiders report he leaned forward. "Comedy? I've got vision, Jimmy. I'm rewriting rules. You're reading lines." His tone raw, intense, and Kimmel struck back. "Vision? You're rewriting flops, Elon. Look at you." Pointing at his tense grip, the audience splitting wider, some chanting, "Kimmel, Kimmel," others jeering, with phones filming, ex-posts surging. "Musk's mad," one read, racking up likes. As the clash grew fiercer, the stakes climbing higher. The studio crackled with energy. Sources say Musk's hands tightened on the desk. "Flops? I'm the future, Jimmy. I'll outlast your laughs," his voice trembling slightly. And Kimmel pounced. "Future? You're a punchline now, Elon," sparking live. His words ruthless, cutting, the crowd roaring, some standing, others yelling, while producers signaled a break, their hands waving. But Musk pushed over. "I'm not sparking. You're nothing." His fire wobbling, the chaos swelling, with insiders noting, "He's boiling." The night charging toward a fiery, explosive peak. Kimmel's push unrelenting. Jimmy Kimmel. Live erupted into a blazing inferno last night, as Jimmy Kimmel, his humor a flamethrower, drove Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul, into a fiery confrontation. A relentless barrage, turning a heated clash into a public breaking point, leaving the studio tense, the audience divided. The road to Musk's ejection growing clear, unstoppable. Sources say Musk's trembling claim, "I'm not sparking," after defending his future, met Kimmel's ruthless taunt, igniting a storm that's now dominating every screen. Kimmel, his grin wicked, sharpened his attack. "Punchline, Elon? Your Tesla's a joke. Your rockets crash." His voice biting, mocking, as he flashed a montage. Tesla mishaps, SpaceX debris raining. The crowd reacting hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's jaw clenched. "Joke? I'm a trailblazer, Jimmy. You're a hack." His voice loud, seething, the audience surging, cheers clashing with boos, as producers watched, hands twitching, the live feed holding, tension soaring. The host dug deeper. "Trailblazer? You're trailing chaos, Elon. Look at the mess." His jab vicious, personal. And Musk snapped back. "Chaos? I've built order, Jimmy. You've built nothing." His words fierce, trembling with rage. The crowd splitting, some shouting, "Burn him, Elon!" Others jeering, with phones filming, ex-posts exploding. "Musk's raging," one read, trending fast. Kimmel grinned. "Order? You're a disorder, Elon. Your spark's fading," pointing at his flushed glare. The audience roaring, some chanting, "Break him," others pleading, "Chill," as the chaos swelled. What turned the heat into a wildfire wasn't just the insults. It was Musk's fury. Insiders say he stood, slamming the desk. "Disorder. I'm the future, Jimmy. I'll bury you." His tone raw, roaring, and Kimmel fired back, "Future. You're a flop show, Elon. Bury yourself." His taunt ruthless, the crowd splitting wider, some rushing the stage edge, others yelling, with clips hitting X. Musk's unhinged, racking up shares, as Musk shouted, "I'm not a flop. I'll crush you." His voice cracking with anger, hands pounding again, the room igniting. The studio became a tinderbox. Sources report producers signaled security, their voices urgent. "He's hot." But Musk pressed on. "You're a nobody, Jimmy. I'm everything." His fury shaking, sweat beading as Kimmel stood. "Everything? You're a tantrum, Elon, crashing live." His command sharp, piercing, the crowd erupting, some tossing cups, others live streaming, while Musk roared, "I'm not crashing, you're done." His voice thundering, eyes wild. The confrontation, peaking, with insiders noting, "He's over the edge." The night hurtling toward a fiery collapse. Kimmel's pressure unyielding. Jimmy Kimmel. Live hit its fiery zenith last night as Jimmy Kimmel, his humor a blazing torch, drove Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul, into a chaotic collapse during a fiery confrontation. A relentless showdown spiraling into a breaking point. On live TV, leaving the studio in turmoil. Viewers agape, the internet a wildfire of reaction. Sources say Musk's thundering roar, "I'm not crashing, you're done," met Kimmel's final, searing strike. sparking a meltdown that sealed his ejection, the night's climax a raw, volatile eruption. Kimmel, his grin cold, landed the killing blow. "Crashing, Elon? Your empire's a wreck. You're the driver." His voice sharp, cruel, as he flashed a mock reel. Tesla breakdowns, SpaceX flops. The crowd reacting hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's face twisted. "Wreck? I'm a titan, Jimmy. You're a speck." His voice booming, fracturing with rage. The audience surging, cheers clashing with boos, as producers watched, hands frozen, the live feed holding, chaos exploding. The host pressed harder. "Titan? You're a tire fire, Elon. Burning live." His jab vicious, final, and Musk lunged forward. "Fire! I've built the world. You've built nothing." His words furious, eyes blazing, with Kimmel pouncing. "World? You're a meltdown, Elon. Your sparks toast," pointing at his trembling frame. The crowd roaring, some chanting, "Fall! Fall!" Others shouting, "Hold on!" as phones filmed X-posts surging. "Musk's done," one read, trending fast. Musk roared, "I'm not toast, you're trash." His hands slamming the desk, fury spilling, a bellow shaking the stage. The confrontation broke wide open. Insiders say Musk stood fully. "Trash? I'm a legend, Jimmy, I'll crush you." His voice raw, unhinged, as Kimmel leaned in. "Legend? You're a mess, Elon, crashing live." His taunt merciless, the audience surging, some standing, filming, others yelling, with clips hitting X instantly. "Musk's meltdown live," one read. The night ending with his exit. Kimmel's triumph absolute. Jimmy Kimmel. Live descended into sheer anarchy last night as Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul, was kicked off the set after a fiery confrontation, his thrashing, roaring exit on live TV leaving the studio in shambles. Viewers stunned. The internet exploding with the fallout of a clash that broke him live. Sources say Musk's furious cry, "Let me go, I'll walk," as he tore free from security, marked the end of his stand, with Kimmel's cool triumph resounding. The night's chaos hitting a blazing peak. Musk, fury unleashed, broke from security's grasp. I'll walk," his voice a ragged bellow, storming toward the exit, his frame tense, face flushed, as Kimmel stood, arms crossed. "Get out, Elon! Your mess is totaled." His taunt sharp, victorious, the crowd roaring, some cheering. "Gone, gone," others gasping, "No, Elon," while security trailed, hands hovering, unable to halt his stomping retreat. The live feed capturing every wild stride, his figure vanishing into the wings, a tempest fading under the studio lights. The audience went wild. Insiders say some surged forward, phones flashing, filming Musk's stormy exit. Others pounded seats, shouting, "He's out," while a few cried support, "Musk forever." The room a clash of noise, with producers, stunned, their headsets buzzing. "He's off, keep it live," one stammered, the broadcast holding, showing the wrecked desk where Musk once sat, now a testament to his collapse. Kimmel leaned in. "That's the Musk exit, folks. All noise, no traction. His voice dripping mockery, sparking roars, laughter, as chaos reigned. Some tossing cups, others live streaming. The energy untamed. What turned this moment into a spectacle wasn't just the rage. It was Musk's downfall. Sources report his last snarl. "I'll bury you," roared as he vanished, barely audible, his defiance drowned in anger, while Kimmel waved, "Bury me? You buried yourself, Elon. See ya." His final barb ruthless, the crowd splitting wider, cheers crashing against boos. With X exploding, clips of Musk's frantic exit trending. "He's done," one post read, racking up shares. Another of his mic toss, Kimmel kicked him, going viral, millions watching the wreckage loop. Insiders say producers let it roll. The ratings spike a gold mine. The chaos too hot to stop. The immediate aftermath slammed hard. Musk's team scrambled backstage. Sources hint he raged into a corner. "They'll regret this," his voice. A furious rasp, aides rushing to shield him while Kimmel strutted. "That's how you boot a blowhard," he quipped to the crowd, their cheers deafening, some surging the stage, others filming, as security cleared the wings. The Knights, and a smoldering wreck. Online, the tide turned fast. Musk crashed. One thread read, "Kimmel's king." Another claimed, with analysts noting, "He broke him live." The host's win locked, the fallout poised to blaze on, a storm just beginning. The fallout from Elon Musk's ejection from Jimmy Kimmel Live last night after a fiery confrontation has unleashed a torrent of reaction, with the billionaire tech mogul's stormy exit ending in his furious backstage roar, "They'll regret this," turning a live TV clash into a global spectacle, leaving Musk's bravado in tatters, Kimmel's victory blazing, the internet, airwaves buzzing with takes that won't fade. Sources say what began as a hype-filled interview ended with Musk kicked off, his ruin a viral blaze, the clash's ripples shaking everything in its path. Musk's backstage rage landed like a spark. Insiders report he paced, fists clenched. "They'll regret this," his voice a raw snarl, aides hustling him out as cameras swarmed, while X erupted, his tweet, "I'll rise higher," posted later, pulling 190,000 likes, but swamped by replies, "You crashed, Elon," trending fast, with clips of his stormy exit. Mic toss looping millions of times. Musk booted, a viral thread claimed. Memes of his retreat captioned, "Tesla tantrum," flooding TikTok, Instagram. Supporters rallied. "He's a fighter, they're weak," one post pleaded. But the tide surged, his image bruised. Kimmel's camp soaked in the glory. Sources say his next show opened with, "We had Musk, he flared, I floored him." His quip smug, victorious, pulling record ratings, a 65% surge, snagging viewers hooked on the chaos, while insiders hint he's gloating. "He burned, I won." His team buzzing, eyeing more bold strikes, with analysts noting, "He owned it." Though some whisper, "Musk's plotting," the triumph edged with risk. The crowd's cheers echoed. "Kimmel rules," ringing online, locking his edge sharper. The internet split like a fault line. Musk fans mourned. "They ambushed him. He's gold," one X post read, racking up shares, while critics feasted. Musk's allowed flop, another hit viral status, with debates raging. Was it fair? Trending, clips of his fury dissected. "He snapped," one pundit said. "Kimmel played it perfect," another added, predicting a Tesla PR hit. Stock chatter spiking. SpaceX murmurs growing. His brand singed. Sources say Musk's hold up, fuming with talk of a counterstrike, maybe a Tesla stunt. His silence loud, the ejection a scar that's sticking. The ripple effects are seismic, late nights rattled, experts call it a shift. Kimmel flipped the script or fried it, one said. Networks eyeing riskier guests, or tighter control, risking fade if they misstep, while viewers divide. Half cheer, he felled a titan. Half cringe, too harsh. The clash a cultural burn. Musk's fall, Kimmel's peak, etched in viral lore. This isn't over, it's a fuse. Musk's comeback, Kimmel's next play, set to ignite, so stay tuned. If you're hooked on this madness, smash that subscribe button now, don't miss the next blaze.